Hello, my friend. When it rains, it pours, and we have a downpour of makeup news today. Oh, top news full of some interesting stories, including Nicole Richie setting her hair on fire, Patrick Starr with a very on-brand but still different kind of collaboration, and it looks like my arch nemesis, L'Occitane, is becoming an MLM. I got all the information for ya, plus a ton of very exciting releases, holiday releases, Halloween releases, and so much more. Hang tight. We are jumping in right now. All right, let's start with L'Occitane. If you don't know, I will link my L'Occitane video below. I do have a little bias against the company, just a little bit, but this has absolutely nothing to do with it. But I read it and I kind of was like, okay, well, that's a choice. Their choices did start out last week where they changed leadership at the company. It was last Friday they appointed a new CEO. His name is Andre J. Hoffman. It wasn't huge news, so I just skipped over it. I didn't mention it, but it's all kind of becoming clear now. So he replaces the CEO that's been there since the 90s. He's 74. He's Austrian. He's become a billionaire because of L'Occitane and the other brands that his company owns. His name is Reinhold Geiger, I believe is how you pronounce his name. So he stepped down and now this guy Andre is taking over. Speaking about the assignment of the new CEO, Reinhold Geiger said, quote, "Today's announcement is the natural evolution of the company's needs." And then later on, he said they have a new mission to empower entrepreneurs and communities to cultivate natural beauty and well-being and to regenerate nature. So it looks like their first step in empowering entrepreneurs is that they are opening up opportunities for people to run their own business and reach their full potential as an entrepreneur. I'm not kidding. Unfortunately, not kidding. If you are not familiar with MLMs, the thing that makes them kind of shady is they prey on people who are maybe looking to be stay-at-home moms or people that are in a bit of financial trouble and really want, you know, kind of a side hustle. And then what ends up happening a lot of times, of course not all times, but a lot of times, is they buy into these kits. They try to sell to friends and family. When they sell to their friends and family, they start running out of people to sell to, and they end up a lot of times, most of the time, losing money. Now that is a blanket statement that of course doesn't apply to every single person, but that's the general idea of why a lot of people don't like multi-level marketing. Things like Unique and LuLaRoe and a very, very, very much big pot of hot water right now. So this kind of language is very common for MLM businesses. Now, it doesn't say specifically that the person who signs you up earns money off of signing you up, which is the multi-level part of the MLM, which is one big piece that a lot of people don't like. That's not stated on L'Occitane's website. But here is what is stated that leads me to think that this is definitely an MLM. It says, quote, "For only $49, you can start your own business. We will provide you with a personal website, back office support, product samples, business onboarding, and consultant support." And this is the kicker. You can also add on the exclusive new consultant product experience set for only $200, which is a 45% discount off of retail prices. So, of course, I had to dig a little deeper into the website to see what the deal was with it. When you click on where it says "Be a cultivator of change," it gives you a quick warning before you continue. It says that if you enroll through the main page, that it will not link you to your sponsor, which is more multi-level marketing lingo for somebody that gets you enrolled that will then make money off of your sales. And then they do have a link to where you can find your sponsor's page. The thing that gives me the impression that this is probably actually maybe business-wise a good move for L'Occitane is that they do own Lime Life by Alcone, and that was a huge portion of their sales during the pandemic. So they're probably trying to expand that part. They see high sales. They say, how can we replicate that with other products? They picked L'Occitane, who has been closing down brick and mortar stores and has been having some financial trouble, and then they pushed that direction. It just makes sense. It's a business decision, in my opinion, rather than a moral decision, and this is the other kicker that really got me. Jan Tonini, who is the managing director in North America, says, quote, "We are building our team of new Loxy consultants by providing beauty enthusiasts around the country, including our talented past retail store employees, the opportunity to join us on this exciting journey." And that was when my blood started to boil a little bit. These people that have lost their jobs because of, the L'Occitane stores closing down, that they now want them to sell products and their, home businesses and things. I know a lot of people have very strong feelings about MLMs. So at this point, I am curious what you think. Will you stop buying L'Occitane products because they are now, it seems to be, becoming an MLM? Or are you pro MLM? Are you maybe looking to be a L'Occitane consultant yourself? I will tell you, I am absolutely not, and I wouldn't recommend any of my friends do it either, because I personally do not trust the current climate of MLMs. That's just my personal opinion, but I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments. Patrick Starr is absolutely no stranger to collaborations. He did the MAC collaboration. He has his own brand called One Size that's sold at Sephora. And now he has a very different type of collaboration that's actually a fashion collaboration with a company called Fashion to Figure. On their website, Fashion to Figure says that they, quote, "offer on-trend plus-size fashion exclusively designed and meticulously fit to celebrate your curves." And that just seems extremely on brand for Patrick. Wait till you see the products and they feel very Patrick if you are familiar with him. The collection includes 9 pieces, including a top, a pair of denim trousers, 4 dresses, 2 jumpsuits, and a trench coat. When talking about the launch with Nylon magazine, Patrick said, quote, "Life's a Party," which is the name of the collection, "was inspired by my friends and my goals for what I want my life to be. We need to celebrate our true authentic self in the most fabulous clothes." And then in the official statement about the launch, Patrick had said that this collaboration is a passion project for me as I work to open up doors and encourage inclusivity for all body shapes and sizes, skin types, ethnicities, gender, and sexual orientations to be accepted and represented equally. Congratulations to Patrick. It's a beautiful collection. As far as my personal opinions on the styles, like I said, they're very, very Patrick. It's not really, the fashion choice is not really what I would ever wear, but if he ever designed anything that looked like anything I would wear, I would question, because we have very different senses of, what we like to wear. So it's very fitting. I think it's a very appropriate collab, and I wish him all the best. Backstreet's back, all right. So dumb. They are back, my friend. They are back, and they did an exclusive interview with Allure. And the reason why we're talking about in What's Up in Makeup is they gave away some of their beauty secrets, things that happened on the road and things that they're doing now for skincare and hair care and all of that. And I found the article really cute. I'm gonna link it down below, but I'm gonna give you the highlights. So AJ talked about his struggles with his hair, including when Nick's mom tried to relax his hair to help tame it. I thought that was kind of funny. And then AJ also talked about, regarding his hair, that he's struggled with hair loss currently, and that he's always been really self-conscious about it, and that at one point he actually even tried to just shave his head and go completely bald. But he ended up getting hair surgery, and now he absolutely loves his hair, and he's not ashamed of it, and he thinks it looks really good, and he's very happy. Next up, Howie talked about how he went through a Ricky Martin phase, and I definitely recommend you read the way that he tells the story. It's so much better than I can summarize here. But basically, he said when he tried to look like Ricky Martin, his hair turned into a stringy mop, and it just did not work. And they also tried hair extensions on him, which were very uncomfortable and didn't work either. He did not like those. He also talked about currently that he gets hydrofacials, and AJ was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And he's like, "I'm taking care of myself." When they talked to Brian, Brian said that his skincare routine includes Aveeno lotion, and that he's seen great results from using Olaplex for his hair. He also talks about how he had some cancerous spots removed from his body, and if he had any advice for his younger self would be to use sunscreen. And then Kevin chimed in about the sunscreen thing, and he said that specifically he was not happy that he had been in tanning beds when he was younger, and that now he's much more diligent about his sunscreen use. He now uses Alastin's Hydra Tint Pro Mineral Broad Spectrum, which is, I guess, a skin tint. I would like to tell him that that's probably not enough sun protection. Hopefully he's using an additional sunscreen, but it sounds like he's just using that as his main sunscreen. Now, speaking of makeup, AJ said that he's worn the MAC NW30 foundation every day for years, which I thought was kind of cool. And he also uses Maybelline mascara for coloring his mustache and whatnot. I would love to ask what the whatnot is, but I don't think it's any of my business. And then the article wraps up with Nick's advice. He says his beauty advice is just to feel comfortable in your skin and maybe just drink a little bit more water. It was just a cute article. And if you were a Backstreet Boys fan when you were younger, or if you still are, I definitely recommend you check out the whole article. It was super cute. And then last, in case you missed it news, Nicole Richie set her hair on fire. She was blowing out her birthday cake candles for her 40th birthday, and I'm just gonna show you the video.
Yes!
And that's pretty much it. That's the story, that she set her hair on fire. That's pretty much it. But there were some interesting comments next to the photo. So one was from Nicole's hairstylist. His name is Gregory Russell. He wrote, "Stop again." So I'm wondering if he was just joking about that this is the second, more than, you know, the first time that this has happened, or if he was just kidding. I was expecting a "that's hot" joke from Paris Hilton, but it actually didn't come from Paris Hilton. It actually came from her husband and her sister made "that's hot" jokes, which I thought was great. It looks like she's okay. Hopefully she is, and hopefully she comes out with a super cute bob after this. Starting out our product report with indie brand Artitude Cosmetics, the Born from the Ashes collection, including the Phoenix palette. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. It's launching September 30th. I absolutely love the artwork on the palette, the color story, the campaign video is literal fire. They like literally set their hands on fire. It's incredible. I'm sure they put like alcohol in their hands, but still, like, that's damn dangerous, but dedication, I guess, and it looks super freaking cool. There is a new Wayne Goss palette coming out soon. Beautylish sent out an email about it. Wayne Goss put it on his Instagram. You can sign up for notifications of when it's gonna launch, what it's gonna be on Beautylish's website. Also on Instagram, Jaclyn Hill put up a black and white sneak peek of an upcoming collab. Raise your hand if you think it's with Morphe. That's what I'm voting for, but you know, who knows? It could be with anybody, so we'll just have to wait and see. She says it's gorgeous, of course. And this I think is super cool. Rose and Ben Beauty coming out with their own makeup line. It's launching, it looks like October 31st. Hopefully I did my calculations correctly. You can sign up for their email list on their website to get updates. And if you sign up, you're automatically entered to win a Zoom class with Rose and 10 other winners. So I think that was a really neat touch. She has a cute video over there on the sign up page. Now let's talk Halloween launches. Oh my gosh, ColourPop and Hocus Pocus has launched. And when I looked over there, it looked like everything was still in stock as of Friday because I film on Fridays. Let's just talk about the full set. It is 99 bucks. The Coven Crew collection includes a 12-pan Witching Hour pressed powder palette, 3 new shades of Super Shock shadows, 3 new Fresh Kiss lip cremes, a Spooky Spider QT Mark face stamp, and the I Shall Always Be With You mirror, as well as the chestnut scented Black Flame candle. What really bummed me out though is the Black Flame candle is only available, it looks like, with that big set. You can't buy it separately. You can't buy it with any of the other sets. I think they knew that was going to be a draw, and that's why they did that. But okay, whatever. So anyway, individual products and bundles are available, of course, as always with ColourPop. Makeup Revolution has their answer to that with the Corpse Bride collection, as opposed to the Corpse Husband collection, which I would also be interested to see what happened with that. But this is the Corpse Bride collection, 4 shadow palettes. They're called the Newlyweds, Grave Misunderstanding, Upstairs, Downstairs, and Butterfly. There's also 3 lipsticks named Victoria, Victor, and Emily, and 3 accessories. There's a brush set, a mirror, and a scraps cosmetic bag. It looked like the mirror and the lipsticks were sold out when I looked. Hopefully what you want is still available if you're interested. Unrelated to that, they don't seem to be promoting this launch quite as much, but it is there. The Midnight Kiss Skull Lipstick and Halloween Skull Highlighter. The lipstick is a pitch black shade and you do get a skull ring with it, which is super cute. They also have the highlighter that's described as a blue-black liquid. I'm curious, I'm not sure if this is gonna work on anybody as a highlighter. I guess we'd have to see it like swatch, but it would probably work on very few people as a highlighter. Maybe you would like drip it down your face or use it like to glitter up your eyelids or something. I'm not really sure, but they're both available on the UK version of Revolution's website. And then last for Halloween, Wet n Wild Halloween, Fantasy Makers Circus Sauvage collection. Advertising campaign for this is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Available at Walmart, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Shoppers Drug Mart, and wetnwildbeauty.com, and coming soon to Ulta Beauty. So we'll probably see that on Ulta's website next week, I would imagine. Moving over to the holiday stuff that launched, we have Pat McGrath's Holiday 2021 collection that is coming soon. There's one item that is available now. It's the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey palette. There's 18 shades, 78 bucks. It's now, like I said, available now alone, or you can get it in bundles as well. I think there's 2 other bundles available. And then soon, with the rest of the holiday collection, there's 2 Luxe eyeshadow quads, a Skin Fetish, a Divine Blush and Glow trio, and then a Lust Luxe lip balm for the holiday collection. All of it looks absolutely gorgeous. Chantecaille has their first advent calendar coming soon. They said that it does have makeup and skincare. If you're interested in that, you can sign up on their website to be notified when it launches. And then Haus Labs has the Love for Sale palette. It is coming soon. There's 18 shades, and I love that they included like that pop of green in the corner. I think that's really cute, really smart to do that. It's launching on their Instagram shop on September 27th, and then it's launching the next day on houselabs.com and on Amazon. MAC Ruby Woo. Who's a fan of Ruby Woo? Who's used Ruby Woo? I've always been scared of Ruby Woo, but maybe I'll try it. I don't know. I think I could rock Ruby Woo. Anyway, point is they're launching 3 new sister formulas to the original Ruby Woo, and they're updating the packaging on the original Ruby Woo. So the new formulas are Ruby Few, P-H-E-W, Ruby Few. It's a retro matte liquid lip. Then there's Ruby New, which is a powder kiss lipstick. Then Ruby Boo, which is a powder kiss liquid lipstick. They're going to be available sometime in the first week of October, but it doesn't specifically say. Again, you can sign up for updates at MAC's website. BH Cosmetics just announced their collaboration with Doja Cat. Now, again, I mentioned today is Friday when I film. It actually launches yesterday, your time. It launched on Saturday. So I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what it is. So I'll just link it down below in case you're interested. Moving over to Sephora, they have 10 favorites kits. Let's go into every single detail of every single one. Just kidding. We're definitely not doing that. I will tell you though that there's 4 perfumes, there's 1 hair, there's the black owned kit that we talked about last week, and now there's 4 other ones that I just wanted to highlight. The Hello All Star Beauty, this is the least expensive one. It's 10 bucks. There's 6 samples in a reusable bag, and then they give you the vouchers that they give sometimes. So it's 15% off of any full-size product from the ones that are in the bag, except for the Sephora collection one. The Sephora collection one, there's a coupon for 20% off of that. Next up, we have Luxe, the Elevated Essentials collection. That's $25. There's 6 makeup, skincare, hair care, and fragrance trial sizes in that one. Then we have the Sparkly Clean Makeup Set. That's $36. 6 products, including 3 full size and 3 minis. Then the Swipe of Lip Color Lipstick and Lip Balm Set, $36 on that one. 5 products, 3 of them are full size and 2 of them are minis. And then the last Sephora set that I wanted to mention is their infamous advent calendar that I know Alexandria Ryan tears apart every year because it's always such crap. I think they know that, and I think they tried to make it better this year. I'm not sure if it's better. You'll have to let me know. I'm gonna spend a little more time on this one so we can examine together. So we have the Holiday Vibes Advent Calendar. It's $45. There's 24 boxes of beauty surprises, and of course they're all Sephora brand products. So I'm gonna put the full list on the screen so you can read all of it, but the most interesting to me are the full-size cream lip stain, the full-sized mask stick, and the full-sized eyeshadows. I was happy to see those, but of course they have their teeny tiny little things, like there's a scrunchie, there's some hair clips, there's a mini nail file. They couldn't even put a bigger nail file and they had to put a mini nail file. But yeah, I would love to know, do you think that they've improved on that from previous years? If you've seen them previous years, I feel like it's better, but I think it's also more expensive, if I remember correctly. I'll have to re-watch Alexandria Ryan's videos on those. At Sephora, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Face Palette in Universe, it is $80, which is pretty typical for an Hourglass palette like this. The long one is the Ambient Lighting Infinity Powder, and they said what they did with that is they mixed up diffused light, dim light, and hypnotic strobe light into one powder, and that's how they made that. And then there's 2 blushes of bronzer and an ambient strobe lighting powder in Supernatural. I do believe Hourglass has more palettes than this, but this is the one that I saw on Sephora's website. NARS is also releasing a holiday cheek palette. This is a high profile cheek palette. It's $59 and so happy not to see Orgasm in there. Never thought I'd say that in my life, but so happy not to see Orgasm in there. It is limited edition and it does say it's made for all skin tones. It does appear to be, looking at the swatches and the shades, which is great. I really like the ribbon print running through it too. I think that's super pretty. Now this is a product that if I was more into the bougie in makeup, I would probably get this because I love the colors. This is the Westman Atelier new shade of their iPod eyeshadows called Rendezvous. I've always loved that like antique look of like the light pink and the olive green and the brown. Like I just think that's just a pretty look altogether. But it's 88 bucks for 3 shadows, and the pans are not even a full gram of product. So it's like, no, like they better do my makeup for me at that price for that little product. Now this is exciting for you Marvel fans out there. Urban Decay and Marvel Studios Eternal. It is launching October 1st and the release date of the movie is November 5th, so I guess they're using this to try to hype up the movie a bit. It's got the Afterglow Illuminating Highlighter in 2 shades, $26 each, 3 shades of their 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, $22 each, and those are all shades specifically for the collab. But then we have, of course, the Eternals eyeshadow palette, $65, 15 shades. It's got one of the classic Urban Decay 3D pop-up things going on. Don't ask me what it means. I have no idea what it means. I don't know anything about this. If you know what it means, maybe you can educate me down in the comments. But yeah, it looks cool though. Also on Sephora's website, the Urban Decay Vice Plumping Shine Lip Balm. It looks like they launched about a month ago, but they are listed as new on Sephora's website, and I hadn't seen them on Sephora's website yet. They're 20 bucks each. It comes in 9 shades, and instead of using like a pepper or a mint or something, they use hyaluronic acid as the plumping, which makes me very happy to see actual science going into it instead of just the feeling or the irritation of your lips making it plump. Time to move over to Ulta. We have our celebrity brand launch of the week. This week we're talking Toni Braxton's Nude Sugar. The slogan is for women of all color. There's 8 body products and a hair product, including moisturizers, body highlighters, bath gel, and a hair mist. Prices range from $18 to $45, which is pretty, you know, typical for that prestige price point. And y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Morphe, but I have to say this collection is very cute, and it's a great follow-up to the Coca-Cola collection. We have Morphe and Sour Patch Kids. They said about the collab, quote, "We're addressing Gen Z's passion for candy and cosmetics in an exciting collaboration and can't wait to excite our fans." I mean, they know their brand, they know their customers. It's super smart. There's 10 products, including a watermelon scented setting mist and lip gloss, a 5-piece makeup sponge set that includes a mixture of mini and full-size sponges, 2 raspberry flavored lip scrubs, and an eyeshadow palette. And the eyeshadow palette design, of course, matches the box of Sour Patch Kids. There's 18 shades, there's matte and metallic finishes. I mean, it's a really smart collab to capture their audience. They did a great job. I have to admit, this is a great job. Whether the products are good or not, I have no idea, but the concept is really smart. Speaking of a brand that knows their audience, Bare Minerals gift sets have launched. There's 5 gift sets. They also have the collector's edition original loose mineral foundation. They release one of these every year. It's $39. It's not nearly as bougie looking as past ones, but what they're doing is they're doing the earth conscious packaging, so I get it. It makes sense. The eyeshadow palette, like I was saying, they know their audience, they know their customers. It's super basic looking, but I feel like that's what Bare Minerals customers overall are looking for, is something very natural. Let's just say all the rest of these companies know their customers. Let's talk Too Faced. Forbidden Fruitcake palette. $27. The shade names. Whoever they're paying to come up with the shade names, just chef's kiss on this. Shades names include Want a Piece of Me, Rum for the Hills, frosty buns, and nobody loafs me. I think it's cute. I do. Am I buying it? No, but I think it's really cute. And I have a lot of respect for whoever designed this. Absolutely. I Heart Revolution Tasty Pumpkin Spice Latte Palette, $15. Also really cute. I don't trust the quality of this thing, but it is really cute. I think it might be a good gift for a teenager though. And then finally, Benefit dropped a lot of holiday kits. There's 8 of them ranging from $15 to $65. They have their advent calendar. It's a $140 value for $65. The 12 products say that they're all minis and fun sizes. Yeah, I mean, Benefit knows that their customers like their gift sets. So I think it's really smart to come out with a bunch of them, and they've got a lot of nice variation in the different ones that they're offering. All right, my friend, PR of the week. We talked about this last week, but I wanna go a little more in depth. I used this on my face today. Can you tell? This is the Sigma Disney Princess Cinderella collection. It just launched this past week. I gave you a little bit of a sneak peek last week. This is the eyeshadow palette that I'm wearing on my eyes today. I did a little dippy dip into the purple shades on my upper lid and then the bluish greenish shades on my lower lash line. I also dipped into this cream shade over here. I used a little bit of this guy on my outer crease and yeah, my outer V. And they were very easy to use, very typical Sigma formula, nothing out of the ordinary. I'll swatch a couple for you. Let's do some of the ones that I used today. Just very fun, sparkly shades. I'm gonna double swatch that purple because I think because I put it on this finger, I think that it came out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That looks more true to what my experience was. I just used my weak finger on that one, so that's why it came out a little bit patchy. But yeah, really, really beautiful, lots of sparkle. But yeah, beautiful design, beautiful palette. I also used on my cheeks the Cheek Duo. Sigma's cheek products are not celebrated enough. Definitely not. There's the cheek products. They're perfect Cinderella shades. And then I also use the lip products. They say Cinderella on the side and it says Disney Princess as well on the side. There's this one here that's more of a creamy matte shade. And then this one I just put in the center of my lip just to give it a little bit of a plumping effect. It's a gloss, so it's just got some sparkly little gloss there. And then finally, they do have a brush set that's absolutely beautiful. It's got Cinderella's face here, and they are an iridescent blue with some purple shift to it. They're absolutely gorgeous, and I love Sigma brushes. They're fantastic, so really thankful to have these as well. Thank you so much to Sigma for sending these over, and I will leave the link down below, and I do have a discount code for Sigma if you want to use it. I'm not 100% sure if it works on the Cinderella collection, but I'll put it down there. Hopefully it works for you. Lots of notable sales this week. It's a long show. We got lots going on. It's holiday season. Believe it or not, it'll start slowing down in like November. That's when we'll start seeing things for the holidays start slowing down, which you would think is when it's ramping up, but not in the makeup world. But yeah, so we got some sales. We have Too Faced Friends and Family sale, 25% off using the code TFBestie. Last Chance sale over at Kate Somerville with up to 40% off. Dose of Colors end of summer sale, 35% off site-wide, excluding bundles and sets. That does end September 26th. Up to 75% off over at Jouer right now. And Ole Hendrickson has a sale. Use code SALE on sale for an extra 25% off of sale items. I knew you knew that. And then Friends and Family event over at Shiseido, 20% off site-wide plus free shipping. And then finally, our final segment of the day, allow me to introduce you to Mirth from New Zealand. Oh my gosh, the talent, the talent. This one is very lovely and also called Happy Accidents. This was created after she watched the Bob Ross documentary on Netflix, and she didn't know much about him and really appreciated what she watched, so she created this look in honor of him. I am a huge Bob Ross fan, so really special place in my heart for this look, especially the mountains parting on her lips where she kind of made her lips look like the sun. I think that's so freaking cool. Absolutely love that. Second look, totally different, totally different. This is called Dandelion. It's inspired by an amazing artist on Instagram. Her name is Calicia, I believe I'm saying that correctly. And I love illusion art, especially when you truly cannot tell where the actual features of the person's face are. Like, it's so freaking cool. All right, how many times can I say so freaking cool? It is what it is. And then finally, this is called Fabergé Eggplant, and it's so freaking cool. Very creative. Like, where do you even get an eggplant top for your head? Like, eggplant top hats, like, where, she must have made it or something. And like the gold pieces, like, where did she get those? Like, where I don't get it. It's so incredibly cool. She probably made them. I'm assuming she made them. Plus, of course, let's talk about the makeup. Love the way she uses shadow and light for this look, and it's obviously extremely talented. I had so much trouble picking 3 looks for this because there were so many of them that caught my eye that I really enjoyed. I definitely recommend you go check her out. I will link her Instagram down below. And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup. Thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time here, make sure you go down and say hi and say it's your first time so I can say hi back and welcome you. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back and spending your day with me. I appreciate you so much. And of course, thank you so much to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you for all of your submissions this week and taking time out of your day to help me out with the show. I appreciate you so very much. Our chat today will be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be hanging out, talking about makeup, so if you want to come join us, I would love to have you there, but if you can't make it, it is no problem at all. You can always check it out on the replay by going over to my channel page, clicking on the videos, and clicking on the video titled Live Chat, or if you're subscribed, it should just be in your subscription feed. It's very easy if you're subscribed. Subscription feed, click, watch, enjoy. Thank you again so much for watching. If you would like to hang out a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending a couple videos for you right over here to watch, including last week's episode of What's Up in Makeup if you missed it. But if you do have to go, if you got stuff to do, I completely get it. It's no problem. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. And mad love to you. And I'll see you in a video very soon. Bye!